Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to Filler Bricks. And like I said, I've got another mock here to show you guys. It's pretty cool. Got a little double feature. Yeah, so this one's a little different. This one I actually built pretty recently. I just had the idea of sort of a mountain that came up, and then the idea being that it's sort of rocky terrain, so it wasn't a flat area for ships to land. So they just built a landing pad right out of the rock, which I thought could be kind of fun. And yeah, so that's what I built. Let's check it out. So you can see the mountain here, which you can imagine it would go further down. This is just kind of the top cut off with these cool trees and some different plants growing on it. It's kind of fun. I like the shaping that I got here. It looks nice. It's nice, narrow, but also wide this way, and comes to a satisfying peak up here. Let's see. Well, it comes to a head there, and you've got this antenna that comes out. Looks very cool. And yeah, so then down on the landing pad, we've got a couple of these battle pack speeder bikes. And then just some rebels going about their business. This guy's checking out a hologram table. This guy's checking out some star charts or something. You know, they got the obligatory crates everywhere. It's a Star Wars mock. They got this Rhodian over here checking out this box. He's got his weapon and his thermal detonator there. And of course, over here we have a conch droid nestled there among the crates. And then we have this really cool A-Wing set. I've always loved this one. So it was cool it was perfect size to put in here on this landing pad. You can see the pilots sort of jumping out and sliding off to talk to this other rebel trooper. Just some kind of fun details. I really like that I was able to use this like girder piece here as a detail on the ends of the landing pad. There's one on each side, and I think it does a really good job to sort of break up the visual of the landing pad, make it not so square. Yeah, it kind of makes it more interesting to look at. And the same thing with a lot of these little like pieces that I used in here. They weren't just regular bricks. You know, you got like headlight bricks with grills on them. You got these little, I actually have no idea what those are called, but those bricks. You got some different like printed tiles on here. And then just some studs sticking out just to break it up some more. And also it's rounded differently. So it's more of like a gradual rounding here versus it's more like a sharp turn on this side, which I liked because I figured they would want more on this side, kind of try and stretch it out, whereas this side they don't need as much, you know. But yeah, this was really cool because it's basically everything is snot, like the entire mock is snot, and also it's in different directions, right? Because the landing pad goes this way and the mountain goes that way. So that was really cool to get to experiment with. I'd never done anything like this before, but it had its challenges. Getting everything spaced out right was definitely difficult. I messed it up pretty bad at first, and I definitely made some mistakes that if I built this again, I would want to go back and fix. You know, like it's unnecessarily unstable. There was a lot of things I could have done to make it a lot sturdier, especially with this landing pad. And you know, one thing that I initially didn't like was I wanted to flip the direction of the bricks on the landing pad so that I could have tiles on both sides, because I didn't have enough of the inverted tiles to smooth this off, and I also didn't have enough of the inverted slopes. So it was just much easier for me to flip the direction of the bricks, and I couldn't really think of a good way to do that except for putting Technic pins in between the bricks. So that's what's going on here. That's why there's this line that goes through it. And honestly, I didn't really like it at first, but the more I look at it, I kind of like it actually. I like that it breaks it up with this kind of like black streak. And I also like kind of intentionally didn't push the bricks together all the way. You can call that illegal if you want. And kind of bent this so that you get these like creases running through it, and it just kind of makes it look a little less perfect, a little less smooth, and a little more worn down, like you would expect this Outpost landing pad to be. Which is pretty cool. I really like the way this turned out. I think there's a lot of fun details in here, a lot of fun things I got to experiment with, a lot of different building directions. A lot of things that I can improve on, but yeah, it was fun. Also, I really like this tree. I really like how it turned out. I think the color is really nice. But yeah, so once again, not a whole lot to show, but I think it turned out pretty good. Now, just one more thing before I go. You might have noticed I'm in a new space. You can see this MOC and the other MOC. I have video for that one. Yeah, you can check this out. So yeah, we've moved and no longer in that old room. You can tell, you know, a lot of stuff is gone that I used to have, but I've also got some new stuff. A lot of like these cool new sets, like the TIE Interceptor, and these ATTEs over there, which are totally awesome, and the Brick Vault U-wing, which I had the instructions for years and years, and finally got to build, and that thing is just absolutely magnificent. But yeah, if you guys want to see see more of all this stuff on the shelves, you can do that. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. This was a really fun build to do. I'm really glad to have gotten back into it. Now I'm not really back into it because I won't have much time to build for a while. So I'm back, but not really. Don't expect to see anything more. I don't even know if anybody's going to watch this, or I haven't posted in 6 years, or I guess 5 years. But to anyone that does watch this, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back. And I hope you enjoyed. I think I've improved a lot in those years. I really like these builds. And yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.